Morning, everybody. Welcome to the 15th of August. Midway through August already, completely. Hi.
Hi.
Yep. We're basically midway through August. It's going to be our typical Tuesday for the most part, schedule-wise. Because work and class for you. Mm-hmm. It's also a very dark and slightly damp day. Like, you guys can't really tell on the camera because everything looks normal, but like we had some lights on because there's so much cloud cover. So it's supposed to be a rather cool day for the most part. I think the Google alert I got yesterday said that it's like 5 degrees 5 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. So yeah, it's actually starting to cool off a little bit, which is really surprising because August in Philly never does this. Because we've had a gigantic rainy season with weather like this that's made all the glass rainy instead of like a really, really hot season. And I like it and I want to take it, except for it's been a little bit bad because none of the ground's been solid. Oh well. Anyway, I think without much further ado, I'm going to head off to the train station and we can go to work. Well, it might not be super hot today, but that doesn't mean the humidity's not here, because it really is humid today. It's really humid. It rained for apparently a very significant part of the day. My umbrella is actually still in the back of my car somewhere, and I really should get it for tomorrow. I mean, look at the windows. Like, that's not out of focus. Well, okay, it is a little bit, but a lot of that is actually fog forming on the glass. There's moisture on the top of the cars. My back window, not that you can see that, but yeah. Certainly. Yeah. So let's head inside. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a couple things here. One, I'm going to really try. I know there's been a little bit of weird beeping in some of these late nighttime vlogs in my room, which is why I've been trying to avoid them, and I'm going to try to see what the problem is. So for today's test, I took off my watch. See if that, for whatever reason, when it's facing my face, has anything to do with it. I'm not sure why it would, to be completely honest, because there's really no difference. Because, well, when I film like this, I'm actually holding the vlog in my left hand. And, yes, normal people wear their watch on their left hand, but I'm not right-handed. So I wear it on my right, because you usually wear it on your not dominant hand. So usually when I'm talking like this, I'm talking with my right hand, which is actually just out of frame, which is the ideal way of doing it so you don't know that I'm talking with my right hand. But regardless, that is my point here, is that I'm attempting to see if that is indeed the issue, and I won't know for a couple of days, but that's not really the problem. The only one thing I want to talk about is, before I end off today, is this picture. I took this morning because I saw it, and I saw a great deal of irony in this mistargeted ad, I guess is a good word for it. Because it's not exactly a dumb ad, because, well, frequently cars are advertised like this, Picture of the car, which is what's cut off on the side of it. You've got the car brand, the name of the car, make and model of the car, and then a little slogan. But there's an irony in making it a slogan, "We all drive," and then putting the advertisement on a vehicle designed for public transportation for people who don't drive. That's very, very ironic. And I need to do a little bit of research, I guess, because I'm not actually sure if that's Ford's new slogan. And if it is, it's a weird slogan in the first place. But it's also a really weird slogan to see plastered on the side of a public transit vehicle. And probably not the wisest decision in terms of hitting your target market. Because public transit is usually, well, for either A, people who can't afford to drive, or B, people who don't want to drive. And the higher end cars like the Mustang is not that target market. Because people who can't afford to drive are not going to be able to go out of their way to buy a brand new several $1,000 Mustang. It's just not going to happen. But that's not exactly the target market for the regional rail. The target market for the regional rail is deliberately people who don't want to drive to work every day. That's myself. Not that I can afford a 2018 Mustang in the first place, but I'm not a person who is going to drive to work on a daily basis because I like taking public transit. Which is just why this advertisement is just so mismatched. To put it eloquently and politely, I guess. It's just a very mismatched advertisement. And I'm still not certain why it got approved. And I've just been thinking that and laughing, quite frankly, laughing at it most of today. Because it's actually pretty humorous. I've got to be honest, it's pretty humorous. And, well, at least I think it's humorous. Oh well.